Name and badge number, please.
First you gotta give me your...
Name and badge number, sir.
Nope.
I don't know where my wallet is. I can tell you my name and address, that's it. I'm not failing to identify. I'm actually going to tell you my name.
Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. Today's story was submitted by Kevin. The Brady List is a list containing the names of law enforcement officers who have had sustained incidents of untruthfulness, criminal convictions, and other types of issues, placing their credibility into question. When an officer has such a history and ends up on a list, their testimony, if allowed, is more easily discredited. I ask you to keep that in mind for the duration of this video. Kevin was driving his blue F-150 with his grandfather on February 4th in Gary, Indiana, when he was pulled over by Officer Ivan of the Gary Police Department. The recording starts just after the officer arrives at Kevin's window.
Name and badge number, please.
First you gotta give me your...
Name and badge number, sir.
Nope.
Nope. I will give you absolutely nothing until you give me your name and badge number and you tell me the reason for the pullover.
55 and a 35.
I was not doing 55. No, I was not.
Okay, and your plates are expired.
No, I don't know about that.
Okay.
And coronavirus.
Okay.
Can't do anything about the coronavirus.
No, it's... you can't.
Oh, can't? I didn't know that.
Okay. So, go ahead and...
I don't know where my wallet is. I can tell you my name and address. That's it.
Okay.
I'm not handing you anything.
Okay.
Kevin has been pulled over for an alleged speeding infraction and for expired license plate tags after the officer requests his driver's license, registration, and insurance. Kevin notifies him he is unaware of the location of his physical license, but states that he will provide the officer with his details for verification. Title 3428.5.3.5 of Indiana Code covers refusal to identify and states that a person commits a Class C misdemeanor if they knowingly or intentionally refuse to provide their name, address, and date of birth, or their driver's license if in the person's possession. Kevin has already made it clear that he was unaware of the location of his license and had offered to provide the officer with the required information, but despite his attempt to satisfy the requirements of the law, the officer now tells Kevin he is being detained for failure to identify and orders him out of the vehicle.
Well then, come out of the car, and I'm going to detain you.
For what reason?
Failure to identify.
I'm not failing to identify. I'm actually going to tell you my name.
No, I need your driver's
No, I
license.
don't. I don't have to. You know what?
In the state of Indiana, that's what you said.
For what? I am not failing. You're not putting me in handcuffs.
Don't resist.
I'm
Don't
not
resist.
I'm not resisting.
Don't resist.
You're not putting me in cuffs because I did
resist.
not deny
Don't
my
resist.
information to you.
Yes, you did.
Did I not?
Asked you
I
for
told
your
you I
driver's
do not.
license
No, I
and your
told you I do not know where my driver's license
I
is
said,
or
where
my
is your
registration.
driver's license and your
I don't.
registration?
Did you? Let me repeat this.
No.
I do not know.
No.
Do not know.
It
I do
don't-
not know.
it don't
I do
matter.
not know.
Okay.
Do not put your cuffs
Do
on.
not resist.
I'm not resisting
Do not
when I
resist.
didn't do anything.
Do not resist.
I'm not. I'm
Do
telling
not
you.
resist. Do not
I'm
resist.
telling you. I'm going to give you my
Do
information.
not resist. You got it?
I'm not doing anything.
Do not resist.
I'm not resisting when I haven't even tried to give you my information. You told me, where's my driver's license? I don't know.
It don't matter.
It does matter. I'm trying to give you my information. You didn't ask.
Yes, I
You
did.
said, let me, all right.
Yeah,
And I
we can see it on the
repeat,
video.
he asked for my driver's license. I told him I don't know where my driver's license is. Fine. Here, let me do something. I'll put me in cuffs so I can go home tonight. Let me put this in my pocket right here. All right.
Central, go ahead and send me another unit. ASAP.
Put this right here so I
Not
can
one
record.
resisting.
I'm not resisting. Grandpa, I'm not resisting.
Yes, you are.
How? I haven't even gave you my
just
information.
asked- it doesn't matter. I said I'm putting you in handcuffs.
For what reason? For what reason?
You're resisting.
I'm not
We're
resisting. You told me I was
We're
resisting
resisting.
without giving you my information.
resisting.
I haven't even tried to give you my information yet.
Quit resisting.
I'll put the cuffs on me.
Kevin passes his phone to his grandfather to allow the incident to continue to be recorded and allows Officer Evans to detain him. This becomes important later. More officers arrive on scene.
Get in the car and lock it. Lock the truck.
This is bullshit.
somebody search you. Get in the car. Grandpa, get in the car. Lock the door. Roll up the window.
I'm his grandfather, and this officer is in the wrong. I want state police over here.
Step out of the car. Step out of the car.
Step out of the car now.
Put your hands up.
Put your hands up.
Put your hands up.
Oh, wait a minute, sir. What did I do? All right, what did I do wrong?
Kevin's grandfather was removed from the vehicle and placed in cuffs. As Kevin was led to the officer's cruiser, another officer allegedly punched Kevin and tased him in the stomach. The problem is, the only video available is Kevin's. The department had no body cams or dash cams recording on scene. Kevin also claims that when he recovered his phone, over 300 personal videos were deleted from the device, and he had to purchase software to retrieve the evidence and other personal videos. If that is true, it should be enough to not only fire the officer responsible, but to add him to a Brady list and permanently prohibit him from ever testifying in court. And that's not all. On the probable cause affidavit written by Officer Ivan, it states that the officer explained that he needed to see his license and registration, and Kevin refused.
I don't know where my wallet is. I can tell you my name and address, that's it.
It goes on to say that Kevin began to argue, telling the officer that he had no right to identify him.
I'm not failing to identify. I'm actually going to tell you my name.
It goes on to further describe Kevin's mention of the pandemic as an excuse for having expired tags as screaming.
Your plates are expired.
No, I don't know about that.
Okay.
And coronavirus.
Okay.
Can't do anything about the coronavirus.
No, it's you.
Oh, can't? I didn't know that.
Okay.
The officer then writes that Kevin swung the door open, almost striking the officer.
Indiana, that's what you said.
The report never mentions the alleged tasing or use of force. The affidavit does mention that Kevin's wallet was found, and that Kevin's grandfather told the officer, quote, "His wallet is right there in the center console, in plain view." Kevin's grandfather denies ever saying that, let alone using terminology an officer would use. The report also claims the officer clocked Kevin here, but pulled him over here, which happens to be between a 35 and 45 mile per hour zone. The probable cause affidavit also claims the grandfather said, quote, "He was going 45 in a 35 mile per hour zone," which is also refuted by the grandfather. Aside from the grammatical errors, the discrepancies between the video footage and the officer's account of the incident vary wildly, and that alone should be enough to discredit any other statement on the affidavit, and to express the importance of this department's duty to the public to obtain body cameras immediately for transparency and the safety of the citizens that fund them. Kevin was charged with speeding and expired plates, as well as refusing to identify and resisting arrest. But based on the video evidence, Kevin never refused to identify, meaning there was no probable cause for an arrest, which should void the resisting charge. How can you resist an arrest that has no probable cause? If anything discussed in this video is true, how many lies do you think are told on an officer-involved shooting or use of force incident? I'd like to hear your thoughts below. Kevin has hired an attorney and the case is ongoing. He intends to pursue civil action against the officers in this video. If you wish to contribute to his legal fund to fight this case, I will link his GoFundMe in the description and in the pinned comment. Thanks for watching. If you have a video you'd like me to review, email it or send it in via Facebook Messenger. You can also view this and other content on my website. If you're new here, subscribe for future content. If you've been around for a while, remember to like, share, and comment down below of what you think of this interaction. Shirts and other goodies are available at the Teespring store linked below. Channel memberships start at just $1 if you'd like to further support the channel and get a slick LackLuster logo next to your name. I'll see you in the next video. All links are down below.